Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining me for your daily collective message. This message will be for today, May 1st, 2024, or whenever you get to this reading. So, spirit guides, angel ancestors, and divine messengers, what important message do we have for the collective for today, May 1st, 2024? Important message for today, May 1st, 2024. The King of Swords, okay? Devil card, okay? So some of you guys are really working hard to overcome some sort of internal struggle with addiction, obsessive behavior, mental confusion, depression. You're trying to conquer your demons today. And you're trying to do it in a rational or logical way. So you could be cutting out some sort of toxic behavior, thinking, depression, obsessions, addictions. You could be going to some sort of support group, Alcoholics Anonymous, Narcotics Anonymous, but you are really working hard today to overcome some internal struggle with toxic energy, depression, addictions, obsessions, even anger issues. Why for the King of Swords and a Devil card for the collective today, please? You're also overcoming your fears about something. You're fighting through some sort of anxiety or fear about a situation or circumstance. You're thinking things through logically and rationally, preparing for battle. Clap for the King of Swords and the Devil card, please. But I see this as an internal struggle. Clap for the King of Swords and the Devil. This is Capricorn, Aquarius energy. Could be Libra, Gemini as well, but this is Aquarius and this is Capricorn. Both ruled by the planets of Saturn, which deals with blocks, obstacles, delays, limitations, hard lessons. So you're trying to stop self-sabotaging, and the self-sabotaging behavior could be drugs, alcohol. Again, King of Swords. The King of Swords is also a doctor. And this is the Sun card, which is the 7th house which is Leo, which is the 7th house from Aquarius. So yeah, you could be overcoming some toxic behavior that is sabotaging your personal relationships. Toxic behaviors, attitudes, beliefs, lifestyles, diet, alcohol, drugs, sex. You're working really hard to overcome these issues today, collective. More insight for the King of Swords and the Devil card, please. Yeah. And you're doing it because you're realizing that it's affecting your relationships and it's preventing you from fulfilling your purpose. Wheel of Fortune, 3 of Wands. So some of you guys may want to embrace new opportunities, new experiences, new relationships, new journeys, but you can't because you're bound by some sort of fear or toxic lifestyle, attitude, perspective, behavior. As they always say, we are our own worst enemy. So you're trying to overcome whatever issues you have that is sabotaging your relationships and is blocking you from prosperity and new opportunities. Clap for the Wheel of Fortune and 3 of Wands, please. We have 2 major arcana. Why am I having a hard time breathing? Why am I smelling something strange? It doesn't smell bad. It's like I'm smelling perfume, cologne. The Fool card and the Ace of Wands. Yep. New opportunities, new adventures. This is Aries energy. Aries, Ace of Wands, Aries. So you want to turn over a new leaf. In order for you to do that, you have to stop doing the same things you've been doing for years, for months, for weeks. But with the Devil card, it will be years. Wheel of Fortune, years. The Sun card, years. You have this, there's something that you're doing on a daily basis that is preventing you from living your fullest, happiest, most fulfilling life. So you're trying to use your mind to cut through those addictions. So it's like if you have a habit, a drug habit, sex addiction, alcohol addiction, depression, you're trying to use your mind to overcome those issues by seeing things from a rational perspective. So some of you can get emotionally triggered into doing these things, into behaving self-destructively. It's an emotional trigger. So you're trying to change your perspectives on what is causing you to be triggered emotionally on those emotional triggers from the past. So you could have traumas from your childhood, past relationships. You're taking a different point of view so that those experiences are no longer going to trigger you to the point where you're destroying yourself with some sort of addiction or negative behavior. So it's like, for example, if you have some childhood trauma that affected your self-esteem, you may be doing things throughout your adulthood, throughout your life, or you may have done things throughout your life that has caused you to miss opportunities because you're afraid of failure. The devil is fear. The devil is addictions. The devil is toxic behavior. So the toxic behavior could be anything, but you're changing your perspective or your attitude about those experiences so that you can now take advantage of opportunities coming your way or manifest your own opportunities. We have 2 wands here. 3 of Wands and the Ace of Wands. It's 4 wands. You want to be happy, but you can't be happy with this. There's a monkey on your back. Collective. More insight for the Wheel of Fortune, 3 of Wands. More insight. Wheel of Fortune, 3 of Wands, please. So yeah, you guys you're ready to go. The High Priestess, yep. 3 of Swords. King of Pentacles. The Moon card. And Strength, right? Strength and the Devil. Overcoming your demons. Trying to basically work through your toxic behavior. You guys have been holding a lot of things to your chest. A lot of secrets about past trauma. Things you've kept close to your chest. These things have planted seeds of negativity within you. So you could be releasing those memories. The Moon card deals with self-deception, illusions, the subconscious mind, fantasies, hallucinations with the Moon. So yeah, you guys, this is affecting your financial status or your financial material well-being. You don't feel stable. You don't feel stable. You don't feel like your life belongs to you, or you don't feel like you have control of your life. Even if you are successful, you feel like you would be even more successful if you got rid of this monkey on your back. And that monkey could be, again, anxiety, insecurities, fears, addictions, obsessions. So those things are blocking you from your potential. Or even if you have these things, you can't really enjoy your life fully because of this addiction. It's like something is haunting you. The Moon card. This Moon card, there's like a phantom in the water chasing behind these 2 people, and they're wearing masks. You wear a mask to hide your pain and your trauma. Collective, some of you guys are doing this, and instead of facing it head on, you use the self-destructive coping mechanism to deal with this trauma that you haven't resolved yet within yourself. And you're using the King of Swords to face the 3 of Swords honestly, objectively, and rationally. This is self-assessment, introspection, self-care, even with the King of Swords. You're nurturing yourself by doing this, by seeing things honestly and taking accountability for your own actions, and no longer using the past as an excuse to continue to destroy yourself in the here and now. So Again, some people with addiction issues, they may say that they do it because they had a hard childhood. Nobody was there for them. Nobody cared about them, and so on and so forth. And now you're not using that as an excuse anymore. You are taking control of your life, taking control of your destiny, your own happiness, and your fulfillment. And so some of you guys may have financial success, but you don't feel fulfilled. You don't feel safe. You don't feel happy. And you could be using your success to fuel your addictions or to finance your addictions. Sex addiction, alcohol addiction, food, drugs, spending. Because the devil card is a lack of control or loss of self-control. You're at the mercy of these intense emotions, fears, again, negative habits and addictions. And it's affecting your relationships, not just with other people, but with yourself. Five for the King of Pentacles and a Moon card, please, for the collective. King of Pentacles and a Moon card, please. Before I started this reading, I was hearing Michael Jackson sing the song from The Wiz, You Can't Win. Can't win, no way. You can't get out of the game. People sin. So it's like this devil has you locked in and trapped. So no matter how much success you attain or no matter how hard you fight to work through these issues, because your perspective about what's happened to you in the past has not changed, or your attitude about your past has not changed, you can't overcome these issues, these addiction problems, these self-destructive behavior. So some of you guys may use your work to overcompensate for this emotional trauma that you're experiencing, a lack of self-esteem, a lack of self-worth. No matter how hard you work, though, these issues keep coming up. And so now you're ready to face them for once and for all. Strength card. We have King of Pentacles, Taurus energy, Leo energy, very stubborn, fixed, static energy. Like, some of you guys may have said, well, I'm successful, so I must be doing something right. But you're destroying yourself with overspending, overeating, alcohol abuse, sex addictions. The Judgment card, Page of Pentacles, and the King of Wands. Right. So you're making a decision, collective, about your health, your sense of security, your confidence. Something that you're doing, that you have been doing, has been affecting your confidence and your, what's the word? Your sense of authenticity. You've been wearing a mask. With this King of Wands, this is Leo energy. Leos are about being bold and confident and comfortable in your own skin. We have two Leo cards here. You're not in your Leo energy. You're in your Aquarius energy. So this is the first 7th house axis issue. The first house dealing with the house of the self, the personality, physical appearance even, and then the 7th house of relationships and open enemy. So you guys were very stubborn about this issue. And addictions are stubborn. They wouldn't be called addictions if you weren't stubborn about holding on to this lifestyle or this attitude or this drug or this habit. The devil is very stubborn. But so the Strength card, you're going to have to fight really hard, collective, or you are ready, preparing for battle, but you're at war with yourself. You're at war with yourself. And you're trying to make sure that from this point on going forward, that your demons won't sabotage future opportunities for love, happiness, fulfillment, relationships, career success. You know that you're not at your highest level of success, or you're not reaching your highest potential as long as you have this monkey on your back. To other people, you look good, you are successful, you're everything to other people. You're winning, but you're not. Not with this devil here. You're putting on a mask. You've put on a mask. You're wearing a mask, I mean. So you're wearing a mask, and the mask has to come off. But the mask has become a prison, and now you're like paranoid about being discovered or exposed as a farce, a fake, a phony, or you're worried about this addiction being exposed, whatever toxic behavior you have, you're worried about it being exposed. But that's just you being paranoid, because you have been hiding this issue for so long that it's now creeping into your subconscious, and it's making you paranoid and fearful of things that don't exist. So you're at war with yourself. The people who hurt you in the past, they're gone. The experiences you went through as a child, they've long passed, but you're still battling those issues with the moon card here. And so because you're still fighting through that trauma and you haven't processed it effectively, you haven't processed it healthily, you haven't processed it, period, it's now become a phantom that's haunting you. And that's manifesting as paranoia. You don't trust other people because you don't trust yourself. There's something that you're hiding about your past that has been haunting you and causing you to self-destruct. But you're seeing your past as your future, and it's not the case. But this being here, the moon card is behind these two women. So those issues are behind you. That trauma is behind you, but you're making it a part of your everyday existence by way of your addictions. You're reliving your trauma every time you feed into your addictions, collective, and you're fighting through that today, or you're going to start the journey towards healing today. But it's all about changing your perspective, getting help too. You could be going to a doctor, a therapist, a specialist to deal with this addiction, this obsession, this self-destructive behavior. What actions will the collective take to resolve this issue today? What actions will the collective take to resolve this issue? Magician. Yeah. This is manifestation. The integration of all four elements. Earth, meaning material, success and prosperity, physical health. Air, your mental faculties, the way you think, your perspective on things. Water, your emotional health, your temperament. And fire, inspiration, creativity, joy, authenticity. You're integrating all those things, and you're using that to heal the past or resolve issues that come from your past. Magician is Gemini energy, Mercury energy. Seven of Cups. Yep, cutting through the deception, the confusion, the BS. Seven of Cups, 10 of Cups, and the 8 of Pentacles. You're working really hard to make sure that your issues are not having a negative impact on your relationships, your family, even yourself. It's necessary. You have to do this. It's gotten to the point where other people are starting to see the cracks in your armor. And they're like, are you okay? Is everything all right? The mask is starting to crack. And so now you have to get help, because people are noticing, yo, you're drinking too much. Yo, you're spending too much money. Wow, you've gained a lot of weight over the past 3 months. Wow, you have an addiction to porn or whatever. So there's or you're depressed. People from the outside looking in that can now see what's been haunting you. And you've been able to cover it up in the past with smiles and happiness and, I don't know, money, looking good. But you can't cover it up anymore. We can see the moon and the 3 of Swords. This black entity here is attached to this 3 of Swords. So something that broke your heart years ago has been haunting you, and it's been plaguing you for years, decades. And you were determined to hold on to that trauma because it was motivating you to be successful, King of Swords. But now The same thing that motivated you to be successful is destroying you. The same trauma you used to fuel you and to inspire you is now destroying you. It's sabotaging your relationships in your life. That's how the devil works. It's enticing and alluring and it feels good in the beginning, but at the end, you'll realize that you're trapped and you can't get out unless you change your perspective about what's been bothering you. You change your relationship to the trauma you've experienced. You start reliving it by way of indulging in addictive, self-destructive behaviors. And you take responsibility, Magician, Six of Cups, to heal from your trauma. A person can't do it for you, a lover, a job, liquor, drugs, alcohol, they can't fix this. You have to do the work. You have to take responsibility for your own happiness. And I think you're ready to do that now because you feel trapped. The Devil and the Three of Wands, this is someone who's ready to go. They're ready to travel. They want to be free. This is light. This is blackness. This person is trapped. You're ready to break free. And you can't, you realizing you can't now. It's almost like you thought you were free because you had the freedom to indulge in this addictive, self-destructive, toxic behavior. You thought you were free. Right? You actually defended your right to destroy yourself. You defended your right to be depressed, to be toxic, to be self-destructive, to be an addict. You may have fought to hold on to this behavior in the past because you were angry with yourself or the people. You wanted people to know what you've been through in a passive-aggressive way. So you would do things to get attention. You would destroy yourself to get attention. Or you would be self-destructive and sabotage relationships to get attention. So yeah, you're coming out of that space now. I need some more advice for the collective as it pertains to this situation. Angel number oracle message. Spirit guides. 1414. Light up. Mood swings. Respect. Family. Constructive outlook. That is King of Swords. Quality. Focus on your needs, desires, and hobbies. Everything is more accessible with a light attitude. You got to change your perspective and your attitudes about what you've been through in the past. You'll be blessed with new opportunities, a new friend, or in addition to your family, good vibes will speed up the process. So you're in a space of darkness, or you were, and you're trying to cut through the darkness. You're using this sword to cut the chains of the devil. Whatever this monkey on your back has been, you're really using your mind, Magician, to overcome your emotions. Six of Cups. And the emotions are tied to a past experience that was, traumatic, unhappy. There was betrayal. There was deception. We get it. But we have a lot of major arcana here. Moon, High Priestess, Devil, World card. Sorry, not World card. The Wheel of Fortune, the Magician. Judgment. This is something that's a long time coming. A long time coming. The Fool card. You're ready to start a new cycle. You're done with this old energy, old baggage. And you're being intentional about healing yourself, collective. It's not going to happen passively. The universe is not going to bring you somebody that's going to heal you. You have to do the work yourself. I need a soul truth message for the collective. A soul truth message for the collective, please. Or this message here. This energy. One card, please. What is my body telling me right now? Our body speaks to us. Through physical pain or discomfort, our body sends messages for us to look more deeply. The physical pain could also be depression. Again, if you're drinking too much, doing too many drugs, your body's telling you it's too much. And you're starting to look like what you're doing. You can't wear a mask to hide it anymore. It's becoming excessive to the point where it's affecting your physical appearance. First, 7th house. And your relationship as a result. People can see your pain in your face, in your body, in your countenance. Your hygiene, even. Your teeth, your eye color. They can see it. See the trapped emotions, High Priestess, Three of Swords, and the lurking fears, the Moon card with this lurking phantom behind. That, and beliefs. See the trapped emotions and the lurking fears and beliefs that limit you, the devil. This is you, collective. You could be an air sign watching this. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising sign. Or it could be you having to change your perspective about what you're dealing with in life. We have Taurus energy here, Pisces, Cancer, Capricorn, Aries, Gemini again. Listen to your physical body. King of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles. And you will be led to the source of your pain. And the source of your pain is not necessarily the drugs and the alcohol. That is a symptom of the pain, but it's not the source. The source is this heartache and this trauma that's haunting you from your childhood or some past disappointment that you haven't let go of. It is time to get your healing on. See what the cards say? I'm not BSing. Okay? You have to heal yourself. We are our own worst enemy. Today's soul action. Get the book Heal Your Body by Louise L. Hay and find the answers toward which your body is guiding you. And usually, again, when you have to detox from this type of trauma or this type of abuse to the body, there's an emotional component attached to it. And your emotions are affecting your mind, your mental disposition. Mind, emotions. You're now using your head, your mind, to get a healthier perspective about what you're emotionally attached to. Emotional trauma. You're seeing things from a different perspective. You have to. You're being intentional about that. This is going to be a process. It's not going to happen overnight. But we have several fixed signs here. We have all the kings here, do we? King of Wands, no King of Cups. No King of Cups for a reason. Your heart is broken and it's not open, collective. I don't see, where are the cups at? I just noticed that there aren't any cups. Except the Six of Cups. This is where you're going. This is the future from the beginning. So this is what you're going to do. You have to open up your heart. We have Six of Cups, Seven of Cups, Ten of Cups, Eight of Pentacles, working to heal your heart, to get in touch with your emotions. You've used your work and maybe sex and drugs and alcohol and spending to avoid dealing with your emotional issues. And that's causing the addictions. The opposite sign of Capricorn is Cancer. That is our feeling. This is the Moon card too. So our feelings, the way we react and respond to situations, our instincts, our mother. So you guys have mommy issues as well. So yeah, once you make it your business to heal your own BS, then you'll have an open heart. Or you'll have to open up your heart to be able to heal your trauma. But you have to use the sword of honesty, clarity, communication, thinking to open up your heart. Like, don't be afraid to feel. You have to tell yourself, you have to give yourself affirmations. Somebody has to give themselves affirmations to give them the confidence to open up their heart, to be creative, to express themselves naturally or sincerely, organically, authentically. Some of you guys have an unnatural disposition, like robotic. There's a mask here. Robotic, insincere, superficial, very superficial energy here. You're charming, you're attractive, you got money, but you're empty. You're empty. The vessel has no blood. There's no water in it. You're not nourishing yourself or other people. You're straight up, I don't know. Your heart is closed off, collective. And you have to open it again in order for you to heal. this. And that's what this is going, the King of Swords is actually going to invite the King of Cups into the conversation. So you need to use the King of Swords to bring out the King of Cups. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You use the King of Swords to like cut off your emotions, and now you have to use the King of Swords to welcome those emotions back in. Don't be afraid. It's okay. All right, guys, I'm going to leave it there. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you soon.